If you've tried to implement the GTD, getting things done productivity method, your desire, of course, is to be more productive. And you probably already know that the core element of GTD is to get everything out of your head and capture and collect those ideas and put them into your productivity system. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. I regularly post videos here on YouTube about GTD and other productivity issues. If you're interested in this kind of content, please subscribe below. So if you truly want to be successful with GTD, you kind of remember the very first time you maybe read the book and advises that you sit down and get everything out of your head, take a tablet of paper, write down every idea that comes into your head, and make sure that that gets into your productivity system. It works. It absolutely does. But if you truly want to be successful with GTD, you can't just sit down once and capture every thought. It has to be a regular activity. Here's how GTD author David Allen describes it. And what should you be looking for? What should you be thinking about?
Anything that's got your attention that still you're not yet appropriately engaged with. And that's a pregnant statement. Appropriately engaged with, meaning that's a cool idea. I might want to put in a book I'll write. Great. What do you do with those? Because the muse is fickle. She'll come in and out fast. So, oh, I guess I should capture that. Okay. And it could be all the way to anything that's got your attention. Called here's a problem, here's a situation, here's an opportunity, here's a challenge that's on my mind right now. And those are the things that people are trying to manage in their office, i.e. their head, which, as you know by now, is a crappy office, right? And so what happens is you lose control by putting stuff in there because that place is out of control relative to remembering, reminding, and managing the relationships between the commitments you have. Mm-hmm. It did not evolve to do that. Your brain did not evolve to do that. So that's why people feel out of control, simply because they've got so much stuff that they have not externalized to take a look at more consciously and make good clarification and organization decisions about what those things mean for them, and then how to manage those commitments. And that, automatically creates a sense of lack of control.
So I found that there are two steps to really making this work. First of all, you always have to keep paper and pen with you, or find some other way of writing down a thought or an idea whenever that thought pops into your head. If you think of something and promise to write it down later, you could very well forget it. The other thing is to set aside some time once a week to do a brain dump of everything on your brain, just as you did that very first time when you were exploring GTD. Some people I know do this as part of their weekly review as prescribed by the GTD system. My personal take is a little bit different. I think you need to set aside a different time for that activity. You see, I have found that my weekly review can take so much time that I kind of lack the energy once I'm done to do the mini brain dump. So instead, what I like to do is find a separate time and find a separate place where I can quiet myself. I try a little meditation routine, which helps me clear my mind and separate myself from the stress of the moment. And then I find that the ideas start to flow, and I make sure I capture them all on paper. I hope you found that helpful. By the way, I publish a weekly newsletter on productivity, leadership, and management issues. I hope that you would subscribe. Just go to my website, daveedwardsmedia.com, click on contact. We'll get you signed up. We'll talk soon.